By not doing this one motorcycle motor routine could cost you a cut ton of money. Today we're tearing into the heart of the beast, the ZX14 baby. And by ignoring this one service item, especially on a ZX14, will not only cost you a breakdown, it'll cost you a whole engine rebuild, and we all know how that goes. Oh, hi, by the way. Dino and I are going to show you every trick to get into the ZX14 motor, because this bike has some unique access angle points that not a lot of mechanics actually know, and they don't actually want you to know. And this one trick is going to save you a cut ton of money in labor. Okay, Sugar Lips, now it's time for us to save your motor and save your wallet.
We're recording. I just want to get the right cup size for this wall filter. Today we've got spark plugs. Alright.
So this bike uses iridiums.
Iridiums, yes. The expensive stuff.
Oh, bro.
We've got a nice brand new air filter over here.
Looks like a 750 air filter.
Very similar. That's why this bike is so fast.
Yeah.
And then some Motul 5100 Technothesis semi-synthetic.
How much oil is this? 4 liters and 8. So use it
plus a bit, yeah. Just taken, it's about 4.8, somewhere around about.
I'm telling you, one is able to see a person who takes care of their bike.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, look how clean this bone is. And this is a 2013,
I think.
Plus minus, no?
Once you take the covers off, you'll see if the mechanic can take good care of the bike too. My biggest fan.
Dino's no longer a technician, he's a comedian now, huh?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Watch out.
Oh, okay.
How the ZX14's air system or intake system works comes through the venturing front here, goes down the induction pipes or the intake pipes.
So there's two, obviously, the side and
one
that
on
side.
either side.
Yeah.
And then this portion of the frame is essentially the airbox. It flows through
there. We could say that the actual frame is the airbox. Because you can actually be, it's actually a bit warm as well inside.
Filter through the air filter first, then the clean air goes into the frame and down into the throttle bodies.
This was one part of the video that was actually quite interesting, because I didn't know that about the ZX14, that the frame could be doubled as an airbox. I thought that wasn't something that's possible, but clearly it is. Unlike with the RR, where you actually have a physical airbox. Now with the ZX14 you don't. But one thing that I want to know, how would you be able to optimize or increase the volume of air within the airbox? Because what I've noticed from the RR, if they make the airbox bigger and the velocity stacks longer, you'd get more power. So I wonder how they optimize that for Kawasaki or with Kawasaki. If you do know, let me know in the comment section below. Because of stuff like this, that actually helps us to understand our bikes. And if you understand your bike, you'll be able to ride your bike better. And that's the reason why I just had to do this. Unique.
Here we go, nice new air filter, nice
brand new,
clean. Bike is going to breathe nicely now. And there we go.
Done. I can even admit that's actually quite nifty and convenient, I must say.
It in place with a nice seal around it so it doesn't suck any bypass air. Wall filter cap. Do not stick screwdrivers in here, pierce it through, turn it over. You don't have the tools. I'm gonna make you cry. You can either use an oil filter pliers, or you can use an oil filter cup, which is the correct tool. Get the correct size. It's got a nice tight fit over it. And then simply just turn it off. Like
that's
that.
it.
There we go.
Oi. Unlike you'd probably spend another 30 minutes just trying to jam that thing in and try to move it around. And that's actually not cool, because of you could actually damage the sometimes the threads.
You can damage this thread over here. You can pierce that piece of the engine casing over there.
Yeah.
Or over here you damage it, and then this doesn't seal properly. The minute it picks up oil pressure, it starts leaking. No good.
Yeah.
You can put the oil filter on as is. Because the oil filter is so low to the pickup over here and the oil pump that's just right above over here, it fills up really quickly. The oil filter
plus minus.
is always designed to be at the lowest point.
Yeah.
And so it's not like the oil pump is down here and all the oil is sitting here and the oil filter is up here. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Guys in my comment section are like, yeah, here in the US we use gloves.
South African, Jono.
Shut up, you stay lazy and listen.
I will murder you.
It's very important that when you're doing an oil service, you check the oil to look if there's any shavings in the oil. You see, there might be a little bit of sparkles and stuff like that, but if there's no big chunks of shavings, then you know that your crank is still good.
So this is a non-magnetic drain plug.
Oh yeah.
But usually you would have a little piece of magnet over there, and then all the filings get stuck to the drain.
Yeah,
I've taken a few of those sun plugs out and found like chunks of metal in there.
Yeah, no, that's you'll just hope that it's your clutch or something. Well, no, it wouldn't be your clutch, but
I don't even want to know where that is.
you're like, hey bro, you just ring them up, hey bro, I think there's a problem now.
Yeah. Pass me the torque wrench there, please. Set our torque wrench.
We're not gonna show torque spec. You must find out your own torque spec. Hey, no, just now they do something to their motor. They're like, no, but I saw the torque spec on your video, so you're now liable for. There we go. Where you torque it once and not twice.
Yeah. So you only
but
the torque wrench, you only torque it that it clicks once. If you click it twice, 2-3 times, you are actually moving past the torque spec.
Right. See, I listen.
So starting with the oil filter, some of them do come pre-lubed, some of them don't, they dry. The reason why you lubricate that seal is to take it off next time, because if you put it on dry, you're going to have a hell of a hard time trying to take it off again. Just a little bit of clean oil around the seal like that, and you're good to go. Make sure that you always clean the contact surface on the engine, should I say, because if there's any debris, sand, stones, anything like that, the minute it picks up oil pressure, it's going to take the path of least resistance,
which is
and there where that debris is, that's where it's going to leak from.
Makes sense.
Do not use the cup and the ratchet to tighten it. That is over tightening. Always hand tighten only. As tight as you can with the hand. And that's it.
Yeah. That's a big plug.
This is a big bike. This is for big boys.
Why am I not laughing?
Because you ride a RR.
Thank you very much.
When you're putting oil into a bike,
You must always check it out.
any bike, so
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll fill it up, alright, till we get to our mark.
Oh yeah?
We'll run the bike.
Which one? The top mark?
So you need to be anywhere in between the two lines.
Oh yeah?
I usually fill up till the upper line,
Yeah.
run the bike for about 3 to 5 minutes, leave it, let it set for about 3 to 5 minutes, check where the oil level is, and then top up from there. That's the best way to get an accurate reading of where it should be. So what I do is I use a funnel like this. I'll measure out a liter at every time, and then I know exactly how much I'm putting in. You can use the mark indicators on the bottle, but to me this is just a lot more effective.
So how you get to the spark plugs? If there's no,
That's what we're doing now. We just want to create a little bit of space, and if you can look down over there,
there's your coil
there's all
packs.
your core packs.
Where is the space? Where is the spaces? There is not space in there. Now, because of the limited space, you have to be very creative. Because there's such a small gap between the frame and the coil packs.
We'll do 2 from this side, and then we'll do 2 from the other side.
The other side. Because of the limited space, Dino had to first put in the socket spanner and then put an extension into the socket and then be able to put in the range. You know what RR stands for?
One round, one right, one round.
So space is very limited, so you've got to be quite smart in your approach.
I want to understand, what were they thinking when they designed something like this?
Why do you think mechanics hate engineers so much?
No?
Pay for the security! I'm off the floor with them! I'm
There's a spark plug out. How does that look?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Running a little bit lean though, but that's because of these pipes that's on, yeah?
Oh.
And cat is probably taken out straight right through. So yeah, running a little bit lean, but
Because of the grey, like on
yeah,
the.
so it's almost got that whitish kind of tint to it.
I remember. Yeah.
Ideally, what you want is that porcelain in the middle to be that coconut brown color. But yeah, this is not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay, so this one's running a little bit better. You see, it's almost got like that
Oh yeah.
coconut brown color on the inside.
I feel you. Brand new.
Always nice to do comparison.
There we go.
You can also see by the tips, this one's tip is a little bit more worn down than what this one is.
Yeah.
You also need to cap those even you're not always.
They come pre-jacked.
Start up just to check oil level. Yeah.
Pipes actually sound pretty good, eh? Now the oil has obviously gone through the rest of the motor, it's gone through the oil filter, it's filled up the oil filter now. We'll leave it, let it rest, and then we'll get a true reading of how much oil is in there and then just top up as we need.
Alright.
5 minutes later.
Oi, oi.
So as it starts to rest now, then you can see the oil.
Yeah.
So we'll give it another couple of more minutes and then
We'll see how.
just let it settle, and then we'll be able to see
where it is.
exactly what the reading is, and then should we need to top up, we'll just top up.
There we go.
The halfway mark, just under.
So you want it just slightly above the
Just under that
upper limit or
upper mark, yeah.
just under it? Okay.
Yeah, just under it there.
There we go.
That's-
There we go.
I still had
They start